Hello everyone and welcome back to Sonic Heroes for the GameCube. And in this one we're going to be going through a whole batch of levels as Team Rose as per usual.
I smell soggy.
Jesus, Chikora is closed. Alright, let's go.
Yeah, it sure looked like it with that derpy expression that it had. But you'll find that with Rail Canyon, this is a fast level on its own. In fact, my favourite level in the game, pretty much, next to Bullet Station, I suppose. Just because of like so much rail grinding mechanics going on, as I love me some rail grinding. But given the fact it goes by really fast, the whole level just goes by like in a breeze with Team Rose, as far as I'm aware anyway. It's been a while since I've seen this footage, even though I've said that for every single footage I've done. I suppose you could say technically it's like I'm looking at someone else's footage technically of playing through this game. Because I have not seen my footage in quite a while when I last recorded it. It was quite a while back. I recorded this all way ahead of the time so that there was no delays to this LP, and it doesn't appear to be so far as, well, to this day of recording and things, because I never knew that was there. This day of like recording, you know, commentating, sorry, this episode, I've just literally uploaded episode 5 of Team Dark. Like, that's how ahead I am, guys, out of all of this, you know. But it's a long game. This LP is quite long in things. It's like 26 parts long. There is no excuse for me or reason, you know, just to delay this and delay even more. Otherwise, it's just going to sit there and never get done, and I'm never going to be able to move on and stuff like that. It will basically become a Spyro 3, you know, because that project went on for flipping ever. And I do not regret it. That was by far one of the most exciting LP projects I've ever made. Even though there's like a strange glitch here, but still. Because I mean, that started like in October the 12th of 2015, and it finished in January the 27th, I think it was. Jesus Christ, it went on for ages, that project, but I loved it from beginning to end. And it was like 48 parts long, and I do not care because, oh my god, it was just such a fun ride. It truly felt like an adventure, that LP. Anyway, enough about me. More about Rail Canyon and things. The soundtrack to this bit, I don't know if I talked about it before and stuff, but I rather like this. This is probably like one of my favourites of Sonic Heroes, but like I was saying before, with Team Sonic, my favourite one is definitely Mystic Mansion. Because I don't know, it's just personal taste. If you have your favourite, let me know in the comments below. I'd like to hear and state why. Don't just say I like it. Because otherwise, what's the point? I don't know your reasoning. I like this one. Okay. Didn't really start much of like a conversation or anything, does it?
Looks like a rhino's heading this way.
Don't worry about them.
Oh, wonderful. That's technically what... Wait a minute. Amy is technically Shadow from saying that. Big's the one that's scared of things, and then so she's technically going, no prop. Let's get moving. Instead, but let's the Amy version instead. Wow, that's just incredible. Also, I might beat the cat every time I collect an item, because I keep hearing Johnny all the frickin' time at the minute. It's almost like D's nuts with Johnny. Come to think of it now. Yeah, this game predicted D's nuts. Sonic Heroes did. One accurate prediction, that was, my god.
Feels good.
Does it? I suppose it's grinding, so it makes sense, doesn't it? And there we go, it's the end of the act in 4 minutes. I don't get why they bash their head against, like, big belly, though. That was kind of strange, really. It's basically just taking the mick out of him, saying he's fat, isn't it? Saying you can bounce off of him or rebound off of him, but even still. Also, wow, so much time! So much time bonus! Jesus! I'm actually getting more excited on every single episode now. I swear, I have problems. It's just a game, dude! It's Sonic! He's going fast, calm down.
Kinda super duper happy.
And again, Big, I've heard that for like the 8th to 10th time now. You don't have to keep saying it, seriously. Give the other people a chance. I swear when I switched the other characters, they just didn't say anything different. It was rather strange, but still. Now we're on to Bullet Station. Find Eggman's base.
Sure looks dangerous.
Look at all those cannons.
Let's see what they got. Ow!
Wonderful, yeah. Especially when that's going to happen in things at the beginning of the level. Just where I take a hit immediately. Way to have confidence and just lose it at the very beginning, don't you think? Also, I just realised something. The load times go by a hell of a lot faster because they're loading like smaller parts of the level. Seriously, they happen so fast I don't even have time to say anything. The whole level, like, you know, the load times of things, usually I cut them down, and by that, it's only by like 3 seconds or something like that, where it's really not that different. But Team Rose, all the load times are literally uncut. That is how fast the flipping game loads. You know, all these levels, and that is Team Rose. Jesus Christ, I suppose that explains why Team Dark loaded longer in some places. Oh, now it's time for Big's moment. Here we go.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
It's a bit short, but whatever. At least he gets some limelight for it. You gotta love that though. Just the got it all the time. John St. John must have... That's the thing, John St. John, even though I'm surprised that he voiced Big the Cat, he must have had a hell of a freaking time voicing a character like this, you know, going from Duke Nukem to this. He must have just found it hilarious and just fun to do, if you ask me. So I can never get up there. I don't know why. I find that the flight gauge is not really a reasonable enough distance for me to reach it on the other platform. That's one thing I suck at, getting to the platform. So if you can get to that platform, that's it, you're better than me, alright? You're better than me at this game, alright? I don't care, I can get all A ranks. If you can get to the top of the platform, that's fine by me. You are the master, okay? You are the snoik. I say rather strange stuff now, haven't I? I mean, no, YouTube's taking over my life. I'm still... Also, I find it funnier when you just do belly flops down there because he falls down super bloody fast, and it's just funny to watch, really. Oh right, I thought Cream was glitching out then, but no, it's where she got hit because they have like invincibility frames, don't they? So do they have anything over here? No, they don't. Yeah, I was all prepared for that as well. Because on every single bit, you know, for Team Sonic and that, there was this strange thing they threw at me, like spikes or an enemy. This one, there's none of that. Also, goal ring. If you're just jumping off like that with Cream, really you're supposed to go from the bottom and make your way to the top. But if you're Cream, you can just jump off and then, you know, just progress onwards. But that's literally it. That's the entire level, and I got 36,000 points through just time. What is my total score at the end of this? Jesus Christ. That went by so flipping fast, and that was really funny. And I didn't even have my characters leveled up at level 3. That's just to prove that you don't need them all at level 3. Oh, for God's sake, Big! Give the other ones a chance! Stop stealing it! Oh my god. Either way, we got 43 emblems, and like before, what else did you expect? We're gonna take on Egg Albatross.
Something weird in there. Jeez, you'll be reunited with Chocola
Froggy too?
Let's get him before Sonic does. Then he'll be head over heels for me.
Oh yeah, because that's really going to help, Amy. Not just leave him alone, probably, because you're creeping him out. No. Let's just defeat this boss and show off my skills so that it will impress him. No. Jesus Christ, this jail has problems, I swear. It's clear that Sonic is freaked out. Leave him alone. Maybe then he'll take an interest. I don't know, really. It's just Amy's pretty weird, what can I say? Same tactic as before, really, though. Just stay here, wait for my characters to come back really late for some reason. I don't know what happened there. And then just spam the crap out of the speed button, really, which I don't know why I jumped over there, really, for that ring. There's no point in that, really. It's, whatever. Because now I'm just going to get level 2 Amy, and then the boss is just going to go by really quick. Like, you can get to level 3 and make this fight even quicker, but honestly, I find that when you're just at level 2, you can just pwn this boss, let's just say. Apart from when you take loads of hits and stuff like that, but still. And you don't even have to wait for it to come back, really. And that's what I tend to do, because every time you run back, like you'll find here, it comes back to you and things, like much like with the Egg Hawk, so then you don't have to run after it like in Sonic Advance 2 or anything, you know, you can literally just do it like this. Also, this fight is actually droning on a bit longer than the other ones would have. Maybe though because I was taking hits and stuff like that, but still. So am I actually going to defeat this in time? No I'm not. Wow, okay. I actually screwed up on this bit. Usually I get that bit done a lot quicker, but never mind. Fall off the edge and die. Oh god, I forgot that was a thing that happened actually. But oddly enough, it doesn't cancel it out and then, you know, causes you to restart the boss. We just killed it and we killed ourselves.
Let's go look for Froggy Froggy and Chocola now.
Oh, cool. Now you realise. Now you're taking interest, Amy, so you're not head over heels for Sonic anymore, are you? Okay, fine, whatever.
Hey, it's just a stupid copy.
Froggy, where are you? Let's go home.
Jeez, what's wrong? Oh, yes, a chow nappy. But why? I'm not really sure, but betcha Dr. Eggman has something to do with it, and we're not gonna let him get away with it. Come on, let's get out of here.
Okie dokie.
Okay, and what else did you expect? We're going through Frog Forest. Explore the forest where the frogs live. Blimey. One thing I find pretty funny though about that cutscene is, you know, in Team Sonic's playthrough, the strange figure that we saw and stuff said all life form data successfully copied. But in Team Dark, it says all life form data has been copied. Like, just to add a bit of difference, I guess. They changed it to, you know, successfully copied to has. Successfully to has. Yep, that's entirely different right there. I don't know why, I just find that quite amusing myself. But that's literally the only time that we're going to see the strange figure right there. But what could it be? What could it be indeed? We're going to find out near the end of that. As I don't really want to give away any spoilers. So Jesus Christ, I'm getting absolutely murked by this bloody tortoise right here. I don't know what the official names of these enemies are actually. Like, even though I'm a big fan of this game, I don't know the official names of the enemies. I know that those big red robots that we fight, you know, the little ones are called egg horns. I don't know any other names. Sorry. If you know them, put them in the comments. I like hearing about these kind of things, because some names are pretty funny, like when it comes to things, you know. Particularly, you know, in Super Mario Land, when you get the fire flower power up, when you shoot the balls, if you read the instruction manual of the game, they are literally officially called by Nintendo, and I quote, Super Balls. Literally, they're called Super Balls. Which is really weird. Seriously, that's what they're called. I really don't get that point. I just find it amusing. So, if you know any of the official enemy names of all the things in Sonic Heroes, just let me know. It'll be interesting. One thing I do find rather strange is, if you look in the instruction manual, we're talking the instruction manuals now, of Sonic Heroes, you'll find that when you get to like the descriptions of the characters and stuff, you know, it tells you of the age and things. That's how I found out that I think Sonic was 16 as far as I'm aware. He's probably a lot older nowadays. But oddly enough, if you look in the instruction manual and you go to Dr. Eggman, it says he's an evil scientist, but also a feminist. Dr. Eggman / Robotnik is a feminist. It's officially in the book. You can have a look at it inside, you know, the manual, and it says it right there. And I was like, wait, what? He's a feminist? Doesn't look it. I really don't get that. But still, it's quite amusing. Did Sega... What even made Sega put that in there? When I was a kid, I didn't even know what the hell feminist meant. So I was just like, a feminist? What? Who? Who are? Let's look at the frog just jumping in the background like that. Photo bombing our pose. Look at that. Oh, I don't know. I just find that really amusing. This little frog in the background just jumping with the rain. Also, 2 minutes! That was like 3 minutes or so. We've already cleared this. Okay, cool. Whatever. I literally spent the whole time just talking about manuals. And we beat the level. Oh my god. And voice cracks.
We're like awesome.
Oh my god, we actually got somebody to say something different. Amy says we're like awesome. That's amazing. We are like awesome indeed, because A is for awesome, and that was a cheesy line. Oh well. Now we're on to Lost Jungle. Escape the jungle. Jungle.
I wonder if Froggy is here in this jungle. I don't know.
I find that strange though, like with Lost Jungle, you know, on every single level before that, each character had their own say, but you know, whenever we get to Lost Jungle, only one character says it. With Team Sonic, it was Knuckles going, "You sure it's safe around here?" Stuff like that, you know. And then it's Blimmin' Rouge saying, "It's a swamp, so be careful." Wow, that's like the advice of life right there, Rouge. And now with Big in that, he just wonders if Froggy's around somewhere, but nobody else says anything. Again, rather strange. It's also strange, like, how they start us off in different positions, but it is easy mode, I suppose. I would complain that, you know, oh, this game's too easy, but this is easy mode selected. It's optional. What sort of? Because you have to beat this anyway in order, you know, to get the last story and stuff like that, which I'm going to be showing off much later down the road. Or at least, actually, we're pretty much near the end of it, because we're virtually on Team Chaotix, really. But, you know, it's sort of optional, I guess. You can choose to do them in any order you want, but it's just annoying that they're required in order to get the last story. I mean, why not just do one? Why not make the levels different for each character? You know, just add something different going on instead of just the same levels again and again. I mean, I don't mind playing through it myself, but I find it hard to commentate about things because we're through the same flipping level, and I have to come up with stuff also. Whoa! Holy crap! That scared the living crap out of me then, Jesus. I like somehow touched the water but didn't die because I didn't sink through it for some reason. That's what I get. Yeah, that's the thing. They fall through water. They don't just. Yeah, I just realised that. What? There's water like that we fall into. If you die, you fall straight through it into a bottomless pit. That makes no sense at all. And yet people questioned the level design on this game. That's one thing I always find which is a bit strange. People tend to say on this game that why is everything, you know, nothing makes sense in the game or so. Like, why do we go from a seaside hill to a grand metropolis and stuff like that? Sonic's always been like that. Why are you taking that so seriously, you know? Why do the levels suddenly have to link or so? I mean, it wasn't like that in the Genesis days, it was like that in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Why do you go from Emerald Hill Zone to a gigantic chemical plant out of nowhere, you know, in 2 minutes? Surely that doesn't make sense on its own. Also, there's another frog photobombing in the background right there. Blimmin' hell, this episode is full of photobombing frogs by the looks of it. It's a shame it isn't Froggy, though, because it's one bloody big frog, I must say. Jesus Christ. Oh boy. Also, wow, so much bonus on this. Did we get 40? Yeah, we got 40,000. 40,000 as Team Rose. In fact, nearly 50,000.
I'm so happy I want to tell everyone!
And now Cream has to say. We're actually getting some things to say, something different instead of big. That makes a change. That marks our 45th emblem. And now we're going to take on Team Different.
Excuse me, miss. I was wondering if I could ask you something.
If it's about a date, it'll have to wait.
Date? You think this is a joke, you little brat?
Now hand over that chow nice and easy.
I bet you're the ones who took chocolate chow.
What?
It's not nice to tease my friends.
Yeah, time to rock and roll!
There's gotta be a major misunderstanding here, but we can't back down
We
now.
won't lose to a bunch of losers like you! All right!
Amy, that was a terrible, terrible pun. We won't lose to a bunch of losers like you.
Sorry, but there's no time for this.
Indeed. And with that, I'll see you in the next part of Sonic Heroes Team Rose. Bye.